I thought it was good. I thought it was a night where they were pretty aggressive, especially on first pitches. They came out hacking, and he kept making pitches, kept attacking. The times he got in trouble, there was a couple of walks. He kept making pitches, 5 ups, up to 75 pitches, I think it was. So, a good day overall for him.
What did you learn?
Diaz, I thought it was good. I thought there was more conviction there. There was life on his fastball. The slider, sweeper was good. I thought it was a good outing for him.
What have you learned about David since you came on board last year? He was kind of on the periphery of the starting rotation, going through the hip surgery to a point now where he's kind of a settled member of the rotation.
Yeah, this is, I don't know that I learned. I got to know him a lot more, obviously, and develop the relationship. But even when, I was watching him from the other dugout, before the injury last year, I always thought he had really good stuff. Lefty with deception that threw strikes. There was always something about him, and then you watch him go out there and perform and go through adversity. And that's one of the things that, his ability to keep making pitches when he has to. He gets in trouble at times, and then he gets right back in it and gets a ground ball when he needs to. He's got that ability to slow the game down. So he's a good one.
How influential do you think it's been for him to finally have a normal spring training?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's super helpful. You're not rehabbing. Last year's spring training for him was just rehabbing mode, going home after a year where he had success and then just prepare for a year, and not just worry about anything. In this case, it was a hit. Then, he's, you could see it. This is a guy that came into camp and he was in a good spot physically, and we're seeing that right now.
What do you think of the job Baty's doing as a second baseman?
I thought he's gotten comfortable, as we progress him in camp. There was a really good play today to his right, really good first step, the angle. He ended up diving for the ball, and then just having the awareness of who the runner was, knowing that he had time, making the routine plays, going to the right places when he needs to. The communication between him and Lindor or some of the other infielders has been great. So, like I said, I think he's gotten comfortable.
What that play Vientos made over at third a couple times today.
Yeah, pretty good play. They went down the line. Saved a couple of runs, I think, there with 2 outs. Good first step. This is something that he's been working on the whole offseason, and it was good to see him reacting that way. Then a ball to his left. He's been pretty solid. Good thing that we got him a couple of innings today at first base. Because, we're going to need that at times.
I assume you're pretty satisfied with a spring ERA that's less than 1?
Yeah, it was a good day. I felt like it's good to get the 5 ups, get the pitch count up, and felt like we were able to work everything and see what we wanted to.
Is the plan now to stay back here and pitch in a minor league game next week?
I'll probably have one more outing before I join the team in Houston, yeah.
Grapefruit or backfields? Because I guess if you stay on the 6 days, it would be Tuesday.
Yeah. So, I think that's kind of what we have planned.
What have you done this spring to build on the success you had last season?
Yeah, I think, just kind of taking a look at last year and seeing how I can improve, and just haven't really added anything new, but just trying to build off of the good stuff mechanically that I had last year and get the pitches where I want to.
How much has it helped that you've had a full spring without any sort of no hip pain, nothing like that? Last year you came in late. How much different does this feel this year?
Yeah, it's a lot different. I think, having an off season where I was able to get all my strength back and feel like I was 100%, coming into camp was awesome. And it's been good to have a normal spring again.